Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Monday the 20th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning way early, I wanted to. Dogs decided to get up and around and start making noise and all that good fun stuff, so I was up also, but got up, got around, got the dogs out. Still ended up with a dog that doesn't get along with everybody else. It's just crazy because before he got along with everybody, so I don't know what his problem is this time. So I don't know if because I had a couple of dogs in the house that were giving off that energy of just, I don't know, that not getting along with stuff or what, who the hell knows. But I thought I was over that, having to keep dogs isolated, but I'm not. So the new dog is not letting them get along with everybody else either. So I was keeping them separated out. Luckily it gets along with one of their dogs. Ironically, it's the neighbor's dog that they're getting along with. They know each other real well, so it's working out fine there. But went ahead and got everybody in and out, got everybody fed. Had another dog get dropped off that comes here often on Mondays for daycare, and was not that big a deal, but they're not the most accurate for what time they're going to drop off kind of thing. Sometimes they drop off early, sometimes they drop off late, but they're really good about letting me know they're coming, so that works out fine. They came over, got the dog dropped off, everything went smoothly. Got the dogs out, let the little pit bull I got here absolutely got all the energy in the world. Played with the Doberman that showed up, and they played their ass off and napped and played and napped and played. And the old dog that he's like 12 plus, he's super old. He goes up there trying to play with them and stuff, and every once in a while he get knocked down because he get in the way, and they just running by. He trying to chase him and doesn't get out of the way in time, and boom, next thing you know he's on the ground and stuff. It's just absolutely hilarious. So, but I don't let him play very long because he gets so tired and he gets sore muscles and he can't hardly get up. And the first day here he played way too much, and in the process of playing so damn much, the next morning he couldn't stand up on his own. Like he was having trouble. Like I've got a towel underneath him and stuff, so he's really restricted on his time frame. But I do let him bark at him. I do let him think he's in charge. So he goes there and he lays underneath my pine tree. It's adorable. Lays in the shade in the pine tree. The dogs run around in front and behind him and all back and forth. He'll bark at him like crazy. It's pretty good. So then I just want to put him inside, kind of give him a little time to really get him to settle down and kind of get his heart rate back down because he gets a little bit excited about it. But he gets super excited and has a great time. But yeah, got that all done. Everybody's kind of in and out. Had the dog that sort of not friendly, and the neighbor's dog right there, and the in the house. The other two are outside. Everybody's just playing their ass off, having a great time. Actually, the three are outside. Everybody's outside just playing their ass off, having a great time, enjoying a cigar. And I thought I heard something like, what the hell is that? So I couldn't tell what the hell it was. I'm like, listening, so I turn off the MacBook, which I usually watch YouTube on and stuff. So I turned it off, and then I'm like, what the hell? And I hear it again, and I hear my mother's voice screaming my name. Sounds like top of her lungs, but I can barely faintly hear it. It's like that full-on panic, like, you know, the world's ending type scream. I heard it in my life and knew exactly what it was and jumped up, freaked out. It's just like, oh shit. And the first thing that throws in my head is the two dogs that are neighbors there are fighting, or they're attacking her or something. I don't know what the hell's going on, but my immediate thought was, oh shit, something wrong with the dogs. So I jump up real fast, and I ironically had the cigar in my hand at that moment, and just kind of threw it down at my little table where I set my stuff, my ceiling fan remote and things like that I have sitting there, and my ashtray and that, and went running inside as fast as I can, slammed the door, keep the dogs apart, because if there is something I don't want other dogs involved in it. So I go shooting in there, and the dogs seem to be fine, and I'm like confused as all get out as I get them. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And I realize that my mother is laying on the floor of her bathroom down at the end of the hall. And I was like, ah, son of a bitch. So I head over to check on her, kind of thing, and I'm like, what the hell? And apparently she'd fallen, and she thinks she broke her shoulder. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I was trying to ask, like, do you want me to help try to get you up? What do you want? Kind of thing. Put the dogs in the bedroom so they're away from her, so they're not over there, kind of thing. She'd end up crawling over and getting the door open somehow at the bathroom, yelling for me so I hear better. And my answer was, don't you wish you had a life alert right now? Because one thing she makes fun of us for is never going with our damn phones. We always have our phones on us all the time. I'm like, if I'd fallen off the toilet, I would have had my phone with me. I could have called somebody. But I asked her and stuff. She wanted a pillow and that. She said no. I said, do you want to try and help get you up? She goes, I hear grinding in my shoulder when I move it. And I'm like, oh, that sounds bad. Because if I get in there, I'm going to have to like pick her up. I'm going to have to get behind her and pick up from her shoulders and stuff. Because I can't really grab her arm and pull her up kind of thing. So I'm like, what the hell? And I still want to call an ambulance. She goes back and forth. We discussed it for a couple seconds. And she agreed to call an ambulance. And she was actually like, I don't know if my insurance covers ambulance. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the money. Like, I really don't give one shit about the money. So I said, give me a second. Let me call my wife, make sure if it's, I didn't know there's like a different number we call for an ambulance or call 911. Because I just calls her dad a lot. I didn't know there's like a weird thing with like the way Medicaid, Medicare, or whatever the hell insurance they have, whatever it does. And she said, no, just call 911. I said, okay, doke. So I did that and gave them a call. They were ironically just down the street from me. So it worked out really easy. They were here in a matter of moments, which was great. So got that wrapped up and all that good fun stuff with it. So they showed up. My wife actually came home also. So she kind of helped get things organized. The ambulance beat my wife here, which is super rare. But like I said, they were down at Whistle Stop Park, not very far from me. So they rolled up in there in like no time. And we were able to get her loaded up, get her in the ambulance. Wife got all of our purse and all our medication list and all that kind of stuff, and headed off to the hospital. Wife followed them over there, got her all checked in, all that kind of stuff. Got X-ray, took an EKG, all kinds of stuff, and basically hung out with her, got her bandaged up best they could, and sent her home. And I'd reached out to family and friends and stuff, letting people know that happened. So I called my clients and I'm like, hey, if you're gonna pick your dog up, if my mom needs surgery or something, you know, basically, I don't know if I'll be here. My wife might be here. I might be going back and waiting for her kind of thing. So give me a heads up before you head over. More than normally, it's like, hey, I'm 20 minutes out, but they live 40 minutes away. Call me before you text me before you actually head out. This way, Perry for the house, I might have to push it back, you know, for pickup. And they were all super understanding. One even said, I can come get my dog right now. And I'm like, nope, we're all good. Not a problem at all. I just need to make sure that if things change, my pickup times might need to change also. And they all understood completely, which was a great feeling. So, but yeah, went ahead, all that good fun stuff. Then I just basically hurried up and waited until I heard what was going on. My wife called and said that she was getting all the registration stuff done, whatever. And I thought she said the admittance stuff, thought they were admitting her to the hospital. Turned out, it was just finishing up the paperwork, I guess. So I misunderstood that. So I had told my aunt, her sister, and whatnot and stuff that she would be admitted into the hospital. Turns out she's not. She came home. So sent her home in a sling. Everything was good there. All that good fun stuff. My wife ended up getting some more work done. She was supposed to see her father this afternoon, but did not because of all this dealing with my mother. And I did thank my wife profusely. I should call her and dealing with her still, saying how thankful I was that she was as good of a person as she is, that she's willing to go deal with that stuff. One, I hate hospitals like with a passion. And two, she asks better questions than I do. I don't pay attention to that stuff that much. I'm not really aware of what I should be asking, what we should be requesting for tests and all that kind of stuff. And she enjoys that medical type stuff. So definitely made me feel much better having her there than me there, which is always a good way to have it. So 2 reasons to have her there. 1, she don't mind it. And 2, she knows more than I do. So best 2 reasons that I can think of. But she also, I was sitting there stuff and got back home and found out she'd been sick of the ambulance on the way there, which very easily could have been from the pain or whatever, who knows. But yeah, one of the dogs got picked up, went smoothly. Second dog got picked up, went smoothly. And then the third dog got picked up super late at night, which isn't the end of the world, but it kind of sucks. Usually I don't do pickup at 9. They got here well after 9, but it was the point of like, hey, I don't care, come get it. So, but we ended up having dinner at the house here, and wife decided she wanted chili dogs, which I will not eat hot dogs. I don't. So I had tater tots with chili dog topping on it, the beanless chili on top of my tater tots, and then we watched an episode of Physical 100, and ended up back outside now with a house with 2 dogs that get along, even though the one doesn't get along with other dogs. So yay, I got the house doors open. The dogs are able to wander around and stuff. Mom's in her bedroom, somewhat comfortable for the most part, and just kind of chilling out. And I broke her clavicle in 2 places, they said, and told her to go see a neurosurgeon He goes, no, let's go see somebody. Go see another specialist, whatever. So hopefully we can get her in there, get that seen before we're too off along, and figure out what we need. Assumption is nothing. Say the center home said she should heal. And I think he's going to want to take pictures of it as they go to make sure it doesn't shift and move on her and all that good fun stuff. But yeah, that's all I got for now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.